Welcome to Houston, Texas and Daikin Park. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way next.
Your Houston Astros.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Today's starting pitcher, Dontrelle Willis. How about a scouting report on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
And now here is Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Fought off foul. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Packed house here at Daikin Park. Fermin collects, fires to first, in time to get him. One away in the strikeout. And here is Craig Biggio. Gets down, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. They tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over it.
Monty Irvin steps to the dish now. Grounder might be two. Off-balance speed, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. And we're back. And pitching here today, Nolan Ryan. How about a report on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first. And now the center fielder, Jason Chourio. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Irvin gets under it. Makes the grab, one away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And a foul ball.
Boog, we're watching a pitcher on the mound who can do it all. Ryan has one of the best fastballs we've ever seen, and he's as durable as they come. Nobody strikes out batters like the Ryan Express.
One down, base is empty. And that one upstairs, ball one.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. There's a swing and a drive. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. And a pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Wagner zips it across, and there's two away. So next up for Houston, Colson Montgomery. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0.
He was all over that one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
J.D. Martinez, the next to hit, takes ball 1 on the ground, and it goes just foul.
Boogan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently
well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Fourth game of the NLCS. Stepping in for San Diego, Babe Ruth. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Buck Leonard digging in now. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds. Turkey Stearns stepping to the plate now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Willis measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Bismacky at the plate now. Ground ball left side, could be 2. And that is the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's Brandon Lau. Ryan back to work. And that is out of play. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And Stearns makes the grab for the out. And there's 1 down. Brendan Donovan getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Grounds 1 to short. Wagner. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. First pitch misses.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy could do some real damage.
Up the middle, Wagner slings to first, and that ends the inning. And and welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Judy Johnson. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. To third, Paredes. Throws to first, and they get Johnson for the out. Honus Wagner, the next up for the Padres. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And that one fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Fermin down to first with it. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. Going 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. This ball's chopped on the ground, and that's a foul ball. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Fires over to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Freddie Fermin. That's in for a strike. Comebacker to the mound. 1 up, 1 down. So the batting order turns over. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jason Churio. Flied to left his first time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. No play. That's an infield single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Abreu takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Wagner. Fired to second. Here's Contreras now. Grounded out his first time. That one is absolutely belted. Stearns hustling after it. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. He'll score. Stearns fires it back in quickly. And the lead runner holds on at second base.
Comes through with the RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Montgomery at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Next pitch is outside.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Mackey gathers, throws to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back here in Houston, on to the 4th. Stepping in for San Diego, Craig Biggio. Tied him up inside with that one.
You know, these Padres definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
So digging in, Monty Irvin. Hit on the ground to short. Montgomery. The throw to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Babe Ruth. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. Check swing, went around. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now the left fielder, J.D. Martinez. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early.
1 at second. Out back to the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play. So now here's the DH, Brendan Donovan. Grounded out to short in his first trip. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. That one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Into center and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Paredes stands in now and watches strike 1. Out to short. Over to Biggio. That's out number 3. Fourth game of the NLCS. Stepping in, Buck Leonard. Willis back to work. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Padres, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Turkey Stearns, the next up for the Padres. And he's already singled in this game.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you drive back to the dugout.
Here's the catcher to hit, Biz Mackey. He hit into a double play his first time up. And there's a foul ball. The Padres down by a pair, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that one fouled off.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just He's having a hard time catching up.
Out to short, Montgomery. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Dyken Park, bottom of the inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Ready for me. Fermin, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Line drive, look to shorten his swing that time, and it pays off. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Churio at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. That misses, and the count even 1-1. And he chases a high fastball there.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Feed to second, that's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Bobby Abreu up next for the Astros. 1 for 2. Just missed.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike, and that's a stolen base, not even close. In the air, left side, and Irvin makes the grab for the out. 2 down. Here comes Wilson Contreras.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And a foul ball. Swing and a foul out of play. Churio at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And we're back. Judy Johnson digging in now. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a ground ball, and it's through for a hit. And they have their first base runner since the second inning.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's going to be Honus Wagner, and that's downstairs. 1-0. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Boom. He sends it out of here, and they tie it up. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Next is the designated hitter, Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one fouled off. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Craig Biggio, the next up for the Padres. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. On the ground to third. Zips it to first. And they get Biggio for the out. Monty Irvin, the next up for the Padres. On the ground to the left, Montgomery. In plenty of time to first. That's the third out. Back here in Houston, bottom of the 6th. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Colson Montgomery. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And Martinez.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
In there for strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Loud in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Check on the runner. Martinez back in on a dive. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Brendan Donovan up next for the Astros. And he grounds one to the right side. Biggio sends it to first. And that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. So digging in now for San Diego, Babe Ruth. Swinging a foul straight back. And the 0-1. Just missed. Fought off foul. Next pitch misses way outside. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8. So up next, Buck Leonard, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. On the ground, right side, Lau. On to first, and they get Leonard for the out. So 2 down now, and here is Turkey Stearns.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
2 down, nobody on. Late here in game 4. And now it's even up. Hit hard on the ground is short. To first, and they get Stearns for the out. Padres go down 1-2-3. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now, Isaac Paredes. That one the other way. Reaching down, makes the catch. Now it's going to be Freddie Fermin.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
The other way. And that gets down for a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball trap.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Made a bid for a nice opposite field double down the line. Beautiful swing, but nothing you can do about the result. Third basemen are just used to handling hot shots like that.
Abreu in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Here goes the runner. Ground ball right side. Handles, throws to first. 3rd out. Back here in Houston, new inning getting started. Stepping in for San Diego, Biz Mackey.
Number 56.
Little chopper rolls foul. And the 0-2. Called out on strikes. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike 3. Judy Johnson digs in now, known for his late inning heroics. Inside, just missed. Up the middle. And he's safe at first.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Fly ball down the line. Abreu under it. Calls it in, 2 away. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Bobby Witt Jr. Runner takes off. Tap foul at the plate. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Back here at Dyken Park. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Ryan back to work. And there's a strike. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Battling here as he fouls it away. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by pitch to lead off the inning. No outs, runner at first. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Cole. Eric Gagne comes on now. That misses. Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that is out of play. Swings through that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swung on, belted. Back there. Oh, he can't hang on. Contreras around second.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
Now it's J.D. Martinez. This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And Stearns makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead. Lau at the plate.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Brendan Donovan will hit next. And ball one. 2 outs and a runner at third here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. That's in there, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Montgomery on third with 2 out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Fights it off. He'll see another. On the ground to third. Johnson over to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Bobby Witt Jr. And fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Yeah, that's fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Craig Biggio, the next to hit. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Last chance for the Padres. Monty Irvin getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-1's the count.
They're down to their final strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And that's way high. And the count 1-2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
The Padres down to their final strike. On the ground to third, and this should do it. And that does it. They win the pennant. They are champions of the National League.